LGB. 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 LGB.
They say LGB everywhere I go. LGB. What it means, I don't know. LGB. Whatever it is. LGB. Kamala, help me, please. Please.
Alrighty then.
Thank you. LGB.
That's let's go, Brandon. Right?
LGB.
This means let's go, Brandon.
No. LGB.
Sounds like let's go, Brandon. I guess.
LGB. All right. Let's go, Brandon.
I am Cornholio.
Chant LGB. Right wing and left wing. LGB. Go, you know the thing. LGB. If you don't sing that back. LGB. And you ain't black. LGB.
Let's go, Brandon.
LGB.
Let's go, Brandon.
LGB.
Let's go, Brandon.
FJB. Let's go, Brandon.
I'm Joe Biden, and I
Forgot
this message.
Greetings, my dear friends, and welcome to another episode of Reading Epic Threads. I'm your host, Patrick Gunnels, joining you from Houston, Texas, this July 7th, 2024 at 8:12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'm doing this show the day before because Hurricane Beryl is barreling in, and I don't know if I'm going to have power tomorrow. So I need to just do this show early and schedule it to go live, and that way we don't have to worry about electricity crapping out on us. But I'm excited once again to tell you guys, rainfall is changing the game. Indulge in 8 ounces of rainfall, where the essence of nature cascades into your daily skincare ritual like a refreshing rainstorm. Here are the ingredients we have in it. Aloe vera gel made from the best stuff on earth. The healing, soothing power of aloe vera, golden jojoba oil, amaranth seed oil, babasu oil, argan oil, apricot kernel oil, big source of vitamin B17, hemp seed oil, otherwise known as cannabis sativa, rosehip oil, castor oil, evening primrose oil, vitamin E oil, and finally, for the gorgeous scent of rainfall, benzoin resin essential oil. It is the best lotion the world has ever known. I watch it heal when I put it on, and it instantly absorbs, and the scent is so calming. It's absolutely amazing. Go to tulipblooms.shop. Use promo code Shapiro to pry 10% from my grasping hands. And of course, if you get 3 or more bottles, you get free shipping. Don't forget also, guys, you go to epicminerals.net, detoxify from heavy metals. Now's the time. Epicminerals.net, promo code Shapiro. I do it every day. Check out the reviews of the Epic Minerals, the Epic Minerals Zeolite Extra Spray. Absolutely worth every penny, guys. All right. One piece today from Satori Secrets. Anthony Blake. I'm going to blow this up a little bit. Hope you enjoy. From satorisecrets.substack.com. Official digital USD. Gold shall destroy Fed. Many paths to this solution. Are you familiar with the McFadden Act of 1927? QTT. Tokenization and digitization are picking up speed. Strategic assets. Bitcoin. Chess pieces being repositioned. Follow the Money series by Anthony Blake. As the onslaught of financial information pounds our eyes and ears on a daily basis, I feel like a piece of taffy in a pulling machine. Tons of information that gets rolled around in my head and mixed with good and bad ingredients from the deep state and the white hats, with just enough sugar coating to make it all believable, and it's getting more confusing. My little pea brain is stretched and assimilated just like taffy. I'm not sure I even know what to believe as both sides of this financial tug-of-war vie for control of the world. Here's my take on a few things, and you can decide if those rollers have done too much damage. For those of you just listening, there's a GIF of a taffy puller. While delving into a few historical articles and pieces of info, I ran across another piece of information that might be important in the grand scheme of things. Before I go any further, I need to clarify a few things and get you guys involved in the Q&A that goes on in my head all the time. The Federal Reserve had a 100-year charter that expired in 2013. I have found no concrete proof anywhere that says it was extended, unless I missed something, which is possible. Think in terms of Bretton Woods in 1944 and making the USD from the Fed the world's reserve currency. Think in terms of the United States transitioning back from a crown corporation back to a constitutional republic. What parts of the business dealings, laws, and international agreements, and a million other things that transpired under the guise of the corporation would the republic be responsible for going forward, and how much would have to be revised or removed because of different circumstances? Even if the United States issues its own asset-backed treasury notes, the Federal Reserve notes as the world's reserve currency will still exist until they are replaced. What if a law was put in place that said we couldn't remove the Federal Reserve forever? Would that apply to the new republic? Would a new law have to be implemented that negated the old law? It's all way above my pay grade, but I did find something that might play into why the Fed is still alive and kicking. Let's see what you think. Back in 1927, 14 years after the Federal Reserve was officially started, the McFadden Act was passed. From Federal Reserve history, McFadden Act of 1927. February 25th, 1927, the Federal Reserve's success led to this legislation, which President Calvin Coolidge signed into law. In February 1927, the act rechartered the Federal Reserve banks in perpetuity, liberalized branch banking rules, and revised a wide range of laws related to the treatment of banks that were not members of the Federal Reserve System. Correct me if I'm wrong, but perpetuity is a long time, right? Lol. Does this mean that we're stuck with the Fed forever? Can the Fed be removed until this act is repealed? Quote, Federal Reserve Charter. The first issue was the length of the Federal Reserve's charter, set to expire in 1934. The original charter establishing the Federal Reserve District banks required Congress to recharter the banks after 20 years. Should Congress fail to pass the recharter, the Federal Reserve would effectively be dissolved. Such a decision would not be without precedent. Congress opposed the recharter of the first Bank of the United States in 1811 and the second Bank of the United States in 1836. Rather than risk this threat to the Fed's existence, the McFadden Act rechartered the Federal Reserve banks in perpetuity. End quote. I have brought up Q-drop number 2619 in numerous articles for a variety of reasons, mostly related to gold. Here is that statement from Q and some recent developments I will go over with you. Q-drop number 2619 of December 12th, 2018. And Anon asks Q, do we have the gold? To which Q responds, yes. Gold shall destroy Fed. Q. I was always under the impression that this Q-drop meant that when the United States released its own gold and asset-backed treasury notes that the Fed/U.S. reserve currency would be no more. Of course, there would be a transition period. It's not some switch that can be flipped and every single Federal Reserve note anywhere in the world becomes worthless. Once again, in the context of Q being a global movement, is we, the world, and not just the United States, and could everybody else be establishing their gold and asset-backed currencies, be what destroys the Fed by negating the need for the world's reserve currency once everyone gets on an even playing field? I don't know. But the world is ramping up the asset backing and the tokenization of their currencies and resources. Here are a few more examples, and then I will continue below. For those of you just listening, lots and lots of pictures and lots of headlines. Lots and lots of headlines. It's going to be a short article. All right, here we are. Stablecoins, definition, how they work, and types. We know that some states here in the US and even some countries overseas are already rejecting the future use of CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, because of their absolute control over someone's money and their complete lack of individual privacy. Banks, governments, and many key players are coming up with alternatives on a daily basis to try to garner participation from the masses. There are so many options, it's mind-blowing. I do believe part of their plan is to confuse the public by giving us choices, most of which are not good for us. This next one really blew my mind. We know about multiple stable coins like Tether that are pegged to the US dollar, but this is different. How is this not a CBDC? Introducing the digital United States dollar, the official digital currency of the United States issued by the Federal Reserve and backed 1-to-1 by the US dollar, American dollar. We are thrilled to announce the launch of the digital USD, a groundbreaking new form of digital currency issued by the Federal Reserve and backed 1-to-1 by the US dollar. This innovative digital currency will bring unparalleled trust, stability, and efficiency to the world of digital finance. Key features: trust and stability. The digital USD is backed by the full faith and credit of the US dollar, ensuring the highest level of trust and stability. Issued by the Federal Reserve, this digital currency is officially issued by the Federal Reserve, providing the assurance of a reliable and regulated financial instrument. Powered by Stellar blockchain. Leveraging the cutting-edge Stellar blockchain technology, the digital USD offers fast, secure, and low-cost transactions, making it ideal for both domestic and international transfers. Instant and secure transactions. Experience near instantaneous transactions with enhanced security, ensuring your digital assets are protected. We know that the U.S. Treasury, the Federal Reserve, along with countries, banks, and companies worldwide, are joining with Stellar to tokenize our world. The Stellar blockchain is just one of many that will access the wealth of the world. Please pay attention to what each of these tokens describes. Quote, this is from Stellar. In a move set to revolutionize the way Americans handle daily transactions, the Federal Reserve has partnered with Stellar Development Foundation to integrate XLM into everyday financial transactions. This collaboration aims to enhance efficiency, reduce transaction costs, and provide greater financial inclusion for all citizens. The Federal Reserve continues to steer monetary policy to achieve maximum employment, stable prices, and sustainable economic growth. Through prudent management and forward-thinking strategies, we strive to uphold financial stability across the nation. We are committed to enhancing financial inclusion for all Americans by promoting access to banking services and supporting community development efforts. The Federal Reserve aims to empower individuals and communities to thrive economically. The Federal Reserve's partnership with Stellar underscores a commitment to innovation in financial services, leveraging cutting-edge technology to benefit the economy. Embracing the digital age, the Federal Reserve explores innovations in payment systems to improve efficiency, security, and accessibility. From exploring digital currencies to enhancing real-time payment capabilities, we are at the forefront of advancing financial technology. Backed by United States precious metals reserves, the United States Federal Reserve System is the central banking system of the United States. It conducts the nation's monetary policy, promotes financial system stability, supervises and regulates financial institutions, fosters payment and settlement system safety and efficiency, and promotes consumer protection and community development. American Gold. We are excited to introduce U.S. Gold, a revolutionary digital asset issued by the U.S. Treasury and backed 1-to-1 by physical gold reserves. This cutting-edge digital asset combines the timeless value of gold with the efficiency and security of blockchain technology. Key features. Gold-backed assurance. U.S. gold is backed by physical gold reserves, providing a stable and secure digital asset that retains the enduring value of gold. Issued by the U.S. Treasury. As an official asset issued by the U.S. Treasury, U.S. gold offers the confidence of a government-backed financial institute. One-to-one pegged value. Each U.S. gold is worth 1 ounce of gold, ensuring consistent and reliable value aligned with the gold market. Powered by Stellar Blockchain. Utilizing the robust Stellar Blockchain, U.S. gold ensures fast, secure, and transparent transactions, making it perfect for a wide range of financial activities. Secure and transparent. Enjoy peace of mind with secure, transparent transactions that protect your assets and maintain the integrity of your holdings. Introducing U.S. Gold, the ultimate digital gold asset issued by the U.S. Treasury and backed one-to-one by physical gold reserves. End quote. I've heard a phrase that has been used by President Trump, Jonah Kotar of the German parliament, and some others recently that I believe is of great significance. The phrase itself has been around in financial circles and banking for a long time. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Seeing that phrase used in relation to Bitcoin by multiple people within a few short days of each other gives it much more validity and power. That phrase is strategic reserve asset or a strategic reserve currency. Bitcoin Magazine on Twitter, just in. German parliament member Joanna Kotar says government selling Bitcoin is not sensible, urges holding BTC, Bitcoin, as a strategic reserve currency. She's saying don't sell Bitcoin, hold. And then digital assets. Trump sparks talks of Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. We want all the remaining Bitcoin to be made in the USA, says Trump. We know President Trump has been embracing the digital world for a few years because he launched his own NFTs, non-fungible tokens. It's like digital baseball cards. I recently found another piece of information that you should pay attention to. I'm not going to go into this any further. Surely you guys can figure this out. Click on the graphic for the website and pay attention. QTT. What a double entendre. Announcing QTT. Welcome to the QTT project, a hub of innovation inspired by the trailblazing vision of Donald Trump. We are thrilled to share groundbreaking news with you today. As part of our ongoing commitment to revolutionizing the world of digital finance, we are delighted to announce the official launch of the QTT project. About QTT. We are committed to redefining the future through cutting-edge initiatives and forward-thinking solutions. Our mission is to create a world where groundbreaking ideas thrive and shape a brighter tomorrow. Digital assets are being activated and triggered to stabilize and capitalize on this banking transition we are experiencing right now. The deep state assets of control and the white hat assets may commingle for a time inside the world of QFS, Quantum Financial System. Honestly, there is so much going on that none of us are aware of yet. It boggles the mind how anything is still functioning between the world of RWA, real-world assets, and DLT, digital ledger technology. There are so many competing technologies and asset classes, I don't know how we'll ever sort it out. The digital world is coming at us like a runaway train. All right, so if you don't know how digital blockchain, digital assets, the digital ledgers work, definitely check that out at 101blockchains.com. Countries all over the world are going full speed ahead with tokenization. The BRICS nations and many countries in Asia and the Middle East are running away from the central banks and their control structure, tokenizing these assets, establishing values that can be used worldwide, and setting up cross-border payments are helping the world free itself from decades of control. Knowing that President Trump signed that new 20-year agreement with the king to keep the Federal Reserve notes as the world's reserve currency backed by those gold assets, what was Q referring to gold shall destroy Fed? I guess we'll have to wait a little longer for the final scene of this movie we're all watching. I'll keep trying to sort out this mess as I follow the money. That is Anthony Blake at Satori Secrets. Very interesting stuff. XLM is the Stellar blockchain. So let's just, here's something interesting for you, okay? I'm going to Google it, price of XLM, and I'll show you the chart. So if this is actually true, wow. So I'll pull up CoinMarketCap. So the cost of Stellar is down to 8 cents. Just wow. Let me show you. Bam. So this is Stellar right now. Look at this. This is in the last 1 day. Okay. Let's try the last month. Bam. Let's try the last, I don't know, year. Look at this. Right now, Stellar is crashing. So it got up as high as 16 cents, but Stellar has been crashing for a while. That's the Stellar blockchain, XLM. So the name of the actual token or the name of the actual currency is it's the Stellar Lumen, L-U-M-E-N. They call them Stellar Lumens. And the symbol is XLM, LM being for lumens and X being the thing you stick at the beginning of a stock of a cryptocurrency symbol. So it's pretty darn interesting that you could have something like this happen at the same time that supposedly the Federal Reserve Bank is partnering with Stellar. My best guess, and I'm not committed to this, my best guess is that this is fake news, that the Fed is not partnering with Stellar. Nevertheless, I personally think that 8 cents is a fabulous price at which to acquire XLM. So just bear that in mind. Sorry for the short episode today. Don't forget to get your Epic Minerals Zeolite Extra Spray, guys. I'm up to 20, so this will be my last spray. 25 sprays for me today. The Zeolite binds to toxins and gets them out of your system. And then the healing power of aloe vera gel, everything in this organic, including the preservative system, which you have to have in anything that contains aloe vera, because aloe vera is about 85 to 90% water. So just remember that. So anyway, everything about it is organic. Dead skin tumbles away. It heals what ails you on your skin. It's a calming effect, and man, does it absorb quickly. You don't feel greasy. It's amazing. It's a daily user, and I'm already going through it pretty fast. It's nice to have rainfall, guys. It's really nice. Go to tulipblooms.shop and use promo code Shapiro to pry 10% from my grasping hands. And if you get 3 or more bottles, you get free shipping. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Let's pray. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow.